Hi everyone, this week in Core Fabrics we're bringing you 5 beautiful new viscose prints, and one of the ones I'm excited to talk to you about today is called a panel print. And so you might be familiar with something called a border print, which is generally will have a strong motif running along one of the selvages, so that often you will turn the fabric perpendicular and you'll actually cut on the cross grain instead of on the lengthwise grain, so that you get this cool border print. There's also something called a panel print, and that's what we've got in the shop today. And so with a panel print, rather than that border motif running along the selvage, you're gonna have a repeat that repeats along the length of the fabric. And so you can see that here with this vertical stripe, this horizontal stripe, it's repeating maybe every meter or so through the fabric and along with this really beautiful abstract floral pattern. And what is fun about a panel print is that just like with a border print, you can really choose your own adventure in terms of how you want to lay out your pattern pieces. So you could do this completely abstractly. Like I think if you were doing a maxi dress or something like that, maybe you're paying more attention to the floral motif. So maybe you want to kind of center this over the dress bodice, for example, and you're less concerned with where the stripe is. Maybe you actually want to play with the stripe being in a different position in the back. Or maybe you want to use that stripe as the hem, so that at the bottom of the garment you have that really strong kind of design element. But that is the fun of a panel print like this. It gives you a little bit of flexibility and a little bit of a choose your own adventure when it comes to choosing how you want to lay out your pattern prints, your pattern pieces. So we have this in 3 motifs. We have that cream and kind of like a goldenrod. Here we have it in this beautiful pink with this cerulean blue. So beautiful, and you can see it's really light. It's got like a slight sheenness, and it's just got a really soft, lovely hand. It's a really high quality Rayon Challis, so you're probably familiar with how that handles. And we love a Rayon Challis because it's light and it's drapey, but it's somewhat stable. So you're not finding it's gonna be shifting all over your table. And then in the last colorway, we have kind of a more fully golden field with this beautiful raspberry stripe running through, like I said, repeating about every meter or so. So we just think this is a really cool fabric, and we're excited to see how people interpret that panel print when it comes to piece placement. And then the second 2 florals that we have are these kind of like 60s inspired florals. This one is one of my favorites. I love this kind of golden and yellow flowers with the Cornflower Blue. And this is an EcoVero print, so this is basically one of the more sustainable substrate options we have when it comes to prints. Of course, made by one of our favorite mills in France, really beautiful. And then we also have another kind of 60s inspired print. This one's got a rust background with this beautiful pink and red and blue and yellow flowers. So pretty. We think these are just such a nice way to welcome summer. So those are the 5 new viscose prints we have in Core Fabrics today. 2 are EcoVero, 3 are just Tech 100 certified, and we hope you make something beautiful with them.